Greetings all. This is a review of how to use issues and pull requests in GitHub. When you go into the repo that you're working with, whether that's the app team or the stack team, you want to go into the repo and you want to go into issues. In here, you can see there is one open issue. It's been assigned to me. You'll want to find the issues that you're assigned to. These are basically tickets. So when you go into it, it's just a way to track what's being asked to be done and how you went about it and taking notes and so on and so forth. Over here on the right side, you'll see the assignee, which is going to be one or more people, depending on how your lead wants to make it. Labels are in here to help us kind of track what kind of issue it is. Enhancement is either for a new feature or a new request. So all the new things create this, add, this new thing you can put there. Bugs, obviously something's not working, it needs to be addressed. You can go in and add the label to something if you're doing this and you want to request more help. But most for it, you're going to see either enhancement or bug. I imagine that's what I've heard is like the most common ones. So those are mostly for tracking and seeing a quick view of what is going on. Okay. You don't need to worry about that too much. You're mostly just concerned with who it's assigned to and what needs to be done. So up here, the title will have a title, whatever was typed in to create it, but then it's going to attach the issue ID to it, which in this case is number 7. So it will always have the # and a number following it. In the description, you can see here, it's going to give further instructions, potentially further instructions on what to do, what's needed or wanted from this. In this case, this is use W3 School's basic HTML to create HTML template. So I don't need to do anything else in this in the moment. This is, like I said, just a ticket to notify us what we need to do and what work is. So then now you know what you need to do. You're just going to go do the work. However you're going to do that. If you're going to go into brackets or the other one that I can't think of at the moment, VS Code, whatever you're going to do it in, you're going to do that work and you're going to upload it, whatever. So we want to make sure we're working from our branches. So I'm going to go in here. We want to use a naming convention that is, I want to use your first name dash issue number and a 1 or 2 word description of what it is. In this case, it's going to be, I'm going to put template. Lets me know that this was creating, it's working on a template. So hit enter. That's going to switch us over to the new branch. Do your work, whatever you're going to do. In this case, I'm creating a new file. I've already got my code that I need to put in there. And you're going to go down here and in your commit, you want to commit whatever your commit is, put in your issue number. So this is creates template.html issue number, use number, and this is issue 7. What that is going to do, that links the issue to this, and that number 7 actually becomes a link to the issue that you, and going forward, can lead back to it. Commit directly to your branch like you normally would. Oh, you got to name your file. If you don't name your file, it will not let you do that. So if you're using it this way. Okay, now we can commit. Now from this point, you actually don't have to do anything else with this. You're going to scratch that. You need to do your pull request. So you can see here, it carried over the number 7 from that. And now in this next one, you're going to do like you do before when you're creating your pull request. You're going to put in, please review and merge. All right, so we're going to do our reviewers. We're not going to, I can't do a reviewer because it doesn't allow me to review myself, but you want to put in whoever is doing the review, who is reviewing your pull request, whether that's Annette or Jeremy or whoever they assign, you'll know from your team lead who that needs to be sent to. Your reviewer will then go over, look over, make sure everything looks right, make sure there's no conflicts. If there's conflicts, they will send it back to you. If there's not, then they can go ahead and merge. But at this point, so we're going to, I'm not going to sign anything just because, we can also go in here and add the label into this too, because we know it's an enhancement. So create that pull request. Okay, now you don't need to worry about it. Now from this point, you're done with this issue until you get it. You can come back and see that it's been closed. In this case, I'm just going to go, looks good, merging. And I'm going to add my comment, then I'm going to merge, confirm my merge. All right, so now I can see that this has been closed, it's been merged. You can see here in the description now, the number 7 becomes a link to the actual issue, but you won't be able to see it. So once the pull request has been merged, you can go back in and you can go to your issue and go down here, issue complete, completed, closing, and then close with comment. Okay, and then that finishes that ticket essentially. So that's the thing to keep with issue. It's not actually problems and issues. These are just our ticket issuing systems so that we can track what we're doing. If you have any questions about this or pull requests, please get in touch with me and I'm more than happy to help you out. Thanks.